Right, welcome back, fellow football fans. Today is a big day for me. I'm doing a vlog, and I'm actually going to a football game. I know, with other people going to be there. I mean, not people that I know, but there'll be people in the ground. It'll be a full stadium, near enough. For the first time in 18 months that I've been able to go and actually watch a football game, and there'll be people there. So I'm going to go and watch Cambridge United versus Burton Albion. It's the League One fixture at 3 o'clock kickoff in Cambridge. So it's my first time to that ground as well. Never been there before. Driven past it many a times. It's quite a local team to me. I say local. It's about 20-25 minute drive. So I thought I'd keep things local for my first vlog. The idea is hopefully if people like these sort of things where there's not so much with the big clubs, but vlogs from some of the smaller grounds and whatnot. Don't forget to click that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That way I know, and in particular with the like button, by knowing what people like, I can make more of that content essentially. So don't forget to click that like button if you like this sort of stuff. So yeah, that's my plan today. I'm going to go and watch Cambridge United. Booking the ticket was really easily. I simply went to cambridgeunited.co.uk. I'll leave a link down there in the description for that if you want to check out their website. And the price of the ticket was £18.50, of which I got a copy sent to my email as an e-receipt. You get the option of choosing an e-receipt or a printable version if you like, that you can print out if you've got your own printer. I decided to go for the e-ticket, and so hopefully I'll just be able to scan my e-ticket at the gate when I get to the ground. So Cambridge United play their home games at the Abbey Stadium, which is located a couple of miles north-east of the city centre. If you're coming from the south, you want to come up the M11 and then the A14 along the north side of Cambridge, and essentially coming down into Cambridge from the north side. And if you're coming from the north, you want to come down the A14 and again along the north side of Cambridge, and then again coming down south into Cambridge itself from the north side. If you're coming from the east, from places like Suffolk, for example, and Norfolk, you're coming along the A14 or A11 onto the A14, and again along the north side of the city centre, and then down into Cambridge. It's always the best way. If you're coming on, if you're looking for somewhere to park, there are limited parking spaces in and around. Well, there's nothing in the ground itself. There are some retail parks, although I think there might be time limit. I'll find out myself when I get there, so I'll let you guys know on that. But there are park and ride options at Newmarket Road Park and Ride. There's actually a designated park and ride shuttles for the ground itself on Matchday for both home and away supporters. Certainly, the website stipulates that to make use of that facility. Train, if you're coming in via train, Cambridge city centre is the closest. That's still a 25 to 30 minute walk. It is quite a walk, I'll be honest. I've walked that journey before, not going to the football, but Cambridge being my local city, when I've gone shopping and whatnot there, it's if you go on a train, it can be, you're essentially the opposite side of the city centre, so you've got to walk right the way through quite a busy city centre to get to the ground. So it's worth bearing that in mind, leaving yourself obviously with enough time for that. There is a new train station, Cambridge North, that's really for more local stops or local train station, local trains, and that's also about a 30-minute walk as well. Again, it's not the easiest if you're coming by train, but again, just make sure you leave yourself plenty of time. Current situation in League One is Burton Albion are currently second in the league, having won 3 of their opening 3 games, and Cambridge United haven't yet won any of their opening games. They've got 2 draws and 1 loss, but it's early days, we're only 3 games in, so it'll be a tough game for Cambridge United, but they're at home, and they'll feel perhaps that this will be a good opportunity to get the first win under their belts. Right, made it to Cambridge. We are at the B&Q car park, would you believe, of all places. The weather's not great, it's actually raining, but there's plenty of parking spaces available. So if you guys do come via car, retail park seems to be the best place. This is on a Saturday afternoon, so I was expecting this car park
to be pretty busy as it is. It's well, there's no one there that way, and you can see there's plenty of car parking spaces being queued just behind me back there. We are about, well, a few minutes walk by the looks of things from the ground, so we've got a bit of time to kill yet, because it's not long gone 1:30, so let's take a walk over to the football ground. Okay, we're just outside of the stadium. You wouldn't believe it's a very old-fashioned stadium by the looks of things. Little walkway you have to come down from the main road. This is from Newmarket Road, and just in front of us here, we've basically got the first set of turnstiles just to my right there, or to my left. As you can see, proper old floodlights, really old type stadium really, so it should be interesting. I'm going to go in, have a look, and report when I get inside. Right, that was pretty painless. It's just basically there's an email which you get when you make the booking, got a little barcode on it, scanned it, in I went. So we're just outside the ground now. Yeah, like I said, really old-fashioned type ground, but be interesting. Sometimes these grounds can be full of atmosphere, so we'll see what happens. I'm not sure what sort of crowd we're expecting today, but hopefully a decent sized one, given that we haven't had any proper football for 18 months. This is actually the second home game for Cambridge United this season. And now we're playing Burton Albion. Kick off in about an hour and 10 minutes or so. So let's go and have a look inside. Right, so we are inside the ground. We've still got the best part of an hour before kick-off yet. Yeah, like I said, very old-fashioned. Pitch, must say, looks excellent for this sort of standard, for this little level of football in League One. We've got the Burton fans just in the stand at the far end behind the goal there. Just one or two scattered about. Like I said, still got an hour till kick-off. Got myself a cup of tea, £2.20, a little bit on the pricey side. But yeah, okay, I'll bring you back once we get a little bit closer to kick-off, and we'll have a look at what the ground capacity is doing. Be interesting to see how full it might be. So. Right, it's actually only 5 to 2, still got a while to go yet, but I'll give you a quick look at the ground. This is the Newmarket Road stand there, and Newmarket Road just behind it. Like I said, the pitch is looking excellent for this type of level of football. Looks very lush, very green, and like I said, we've got well, that's presumably the television tower just above us, and again behind that you've got the just to the corner up there, the away fans. If we move down, grab my cup of tea a little bit, and you can see the tunnel just straight in front of us, and we've got a scoreboard and whatnot over in the corner over there. And like I said, there's a quite small compact ground really. Be interesting to see what this place is like once it's got a few people in it. We'll see you in a minute. Right, we have a few of the Cambridge Utd players coming out. In fact, we've got the team coming out now. Yeah, 45 minutes till kick off roughly, maybe 40 minutes. So we've got the goalkeepers warming up down here, and there we are. So again, it's starting to fill up a little bit now. A few more people on the ground. The Burton fans still trickling in, wild to the ground yet. Of course, like any place, if you want to drink alcohol, you do need to drink it outside of the actual concourse area. So, but we're expecting the Burton Albion place to be out in a minute. So we'll see how this progresses. And out come the Burton Albion players. We'll just zoom in. And of course having the Burton fans. Popped out to the toilets. Little look from outside the stand where I'm going to be watching the game from. As you can see, it's all outside. Got a burger van there. Things like gourmet burgers, bacon baguettes, etc. Quite pricey. Bacon baguette £4 for 3 rashers. And again, you've got a Taylor's tea bar, which I got my cup of tea from, £2.20. And then just got the toilets on the right hand side. So that is, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not quite Wembley, but it's perhaps more traditional in the lower league. There'll be shooting practice going on by the Cambridge United team. 15 minutes till kick off. Tidy finish there. Goalkeeper.
Innovative building products that meet today's needs and standards of the most demanding commercial residential construction.
Not too many of them, maybe 100, 150 or so. Not too many. Not yet.
Number 1, Dimitri. Number 2, George Williams. Number 3, Jack Arthur. Number 4, Paul Digby. Number 6, Louis Jones. Number 7, James Brophy.
Right, so we are about 7-8 minutes till kick-off. Ground looking a lot more full now. Packed in like sardines behind the goal there, the Newmarket Road stand. But it's really, really good to be back inside of a football stadium with fans, being able to watch a game of football. So hopefully there'll be a positive result for the home fans here. We've got Burton Albion fans still very scarred. You know, there's not very many of them over there by the looks of things. So I'm a little bit disappointed. I thought there'd be more. Perhaps they're still sort of having their drinks and whatnot outside of the stand before they make their way to the seats. There is still 7-8 minutes to go. But yeah, like I said, pitch looking sharp. It is raining, luckily we're under the roof, but you can't see too well from here. But it's actually been raining since I arrived, so the pitch is going to be a little bit wet, a little bit slippery, but the pitch is in a really good condition, in my opinion. So we'll see how it goes. I'll bring you back when the players make their way from the tunnel. Right, time has come. We're pretty much ready for the players to come out any time now. Fans are nice and warmed up. Stand behind me, the Newmarket Road stand, which is where the majority of the atmosphere from this ground comes from. So yeah, here we are, just waiting now for the players to come out. Could be any time. Try not to Chris Kamal on you. Have you got off? Well, I don't know. I thought they're bringing the sub on. So, oh, there we go, look, we're just, crowd just getting warmed up. Like I said, it's so good to be back inside the football ground. There we go, you got music coming out now. Right, let's bring the players out. Here they come, the players now. Ground looking nice and full now. That looks like pretty much it for Burton fans. A few starting to cut around. Not many to be fair. Right, no big rhyme, I guess. It's a big difficult game. Burton Albion are one of the teams expecting to look for promotion this season. They're 3 from 3, Cambridge looking for their first win. It's game week 4 in League 1. It's Cambridge United versus Burton Albion. It's my first live game in God knows how many months. This is how we get on. Right, kick off. Quick count of the players by the referee, of course.
Come on, United!
Are they taking the knee? They are taking the knee. Nice of them. Yep. Round of applause from both sets of fans for the knee there. Good to see. 1 or 2 eager on the Cambridge side making it run. There you go. Kick off. Cambridge United versus Burton Albion. Got the best view from here with the TV tower in front of me, but for the other side of the pitch, but good enough view. Corner for Cambridge United. Burton starting the better side, making use of the long throws into the Burton box. However, Cambridge decided to come back into it, sitting on the ball a bit more now, a bit more possession play from Cambridge. Started a bit edgy, but they're building into the game. Burton will use the long throw for their main threat into the box, which they've done a couple of times. a bit scrappy started from Cambridge, but like I said, they have grown into it. They do have a corner. Deflected shot that went wide. Box it goes. Burton are pressing well when the ball's higher up the pitch, but Cambridge, when they do get the ball, they played the better football when they've had it. They just haven't had too much of it. Foul. That'll be a Cambridge United free kick. Cambridge United coming forward again. Needs some support. He's got support. Good. Oh, okay. Not the best ball. Back to corner. Burton player down at the other end. 10 minutes for this treatment. Okay. Like I said, Burton looking a threat with balls into the box is clearly a target of theirs to try and get crosses in, which they've done. Like I said, Cambridge were a little bit scrappy to start with, a bit too long, kept going long with the balls. They do look like they've got men up front who can win the ball in the air, but their best football's been when they've kept it on the floor. Right, ready for the corner now. We're waiting for, there we go. Short one. Can't play, he's onside. Oh, it's offside. I was going to say the short one, there's always problems with cutting back inside, you've got to make sure you finish up with the line. No VAR, of course, in League One. Quarter of an hour in, still 0-0. Cambridge United have had the best spell over the last 5 to 10 minutes or so, but they have a corner to Burton, which was on the break, on the counter. It's cleared away. It was a good corner actually. He's in the dangerous area, but he still have the ball though.
Stop the cross, out!
Keeper flicks that. He came and flicked to the break. Quick. Is he giving a free kick here? Yeah, he's giving a free kick to Cambridge. I think it was blocked off the ball, I believe. Cambridge striker there. It was Smith, number 10. It was blocked off. Not initially given by the referee. It looks like it might have been given by the linesman or the fourth official. Yeah, he's just confirming by the looks of things the number, what player it was. Yeah, he's confirming with the linesman, it's a yellow card. Good officiating all round there. So it's a free kick now to Cambridge United. 17 minutes gone, it's 0-0. 23 minutes gone, still 0-0. Shot target from Burton. We're pressing at the moment with Cambridge pass it around the back four. There's a phone to Burton. Not a great deal to report. Burton do look a threat on the left on the counter. But Cambridge has settled into this game and are controlling the possession. Looking more dangerous down this left-hand side or down this near side. That'll be a foul and that'll be a free kick to Burton. But Cambridge do look more threatening when it comes down their left. Watch this free kick. Burton push both their fullback or both their centre backs up into the fold there, up into the mix. Looking to break the deadlock. couple on the outside here. I don't know if this is going to come across flat or is it going to be lofted into the box. They do loft into the box. It's a Burton header, but it's over and that'll be a goal kick to Cambridge. 25 minutes gone, it's 0-0. Still 0-0, although Burton probably should be 1 up. The through on goal produced a good save from the goalkeeper. Oh, there's a mistake there. Oh, one mistake by Burton and another mistake by Cambridge. It's through on there, through goal. Number 14 for Burton's a real handful. He looks dangerous every time he's got the ball in the break. Can we get the right ball here? Wants the early ball. Sides against it. Too long, too deep. They will keep it in though, Cambridge. Done well to keep holding the ball there. Yeah, not really anyone in the box there really. Needed a bit of support. Cambridge will keep hold of the ball though. Not the best there. Here we go again. Look, pressed by number 14. If he gets the ball, it does look dangerous every time he gets the ball. Like I said, should have scored. Should be 1-0 Burton really now, but as it is, it's still 0-0. 29 minutes gone. 37 minutes gone, still 0-0. 38 minutes gone now, still 0-0. Free kick to Cambridge United after a push in the back. Free kick comes in. Oh! The flag's gone up. I didn't know if there was a touch or if it went all the way through. But either way, the flag has gone up, so it's offside. It's a goal kick to Burton. Pretty level game now. Burton started off with the first 7 or 8 minutes, then Cambridge had a spell and it's been pretty level since really. Cambridge looks stronger on their left, on our near side here, when they get the ball, just lacking the final delivery. Burton looking also dangerous on their left. Not that they've had too much off the ball to really push forward, but however they have had more shots on target. Push in the back, and that'll be a free kick to Cambridge. It's coming up to 40 minutes gone, it's still 0-0. Cambridge on the attack again. Well, it's not the best pass, it must be said. And here comes Burton on the counter. If they can, there's a free kick Burton. They were looking for the counter there. No yellow card this time, but I don't think you can afford too many of those. Breaking up the counter attack. It's quite common this way this game's going. Cambridge get one of these, but they are playing with the 2 up front, so quite often it's a that ball will be not quite out of here. Cambridge trying to make the 2 up front, link up play, flick-ons and so on, but nothing doing as of yet. Like I said, they look. No, I'll be offside. They look better, Cambridge, come down this left. But just lacking that final delivery. A couple of minutes till half time, still 0-0. Again, Cambridge looking threatening when they do get the ball forward. No, too much time on the ball there, there's no press on him. And that looks like it's a throw in. Not a corner, that's a throw in, it's down by the corner. again, Burnley's centre backs will go. Burton's centre backs forwards will go up the pitch here. They have been playing long throws on the side of the pitch. 2 minutes to stoppage time. Ball into the box. Oh, that was a free header there. Goes over the bar, but it was a free header. Ball came in at pace, would have been difficult to control. Keep the rugby to half time. Long ball up. They've won these flick-ons all day, Cambridge. Fortunately, nothing really as much come from them. I think Burton are wise to it. They sit quite deep, so there's not really a lot of space when the flick-ons run forward the runner to catch onto. It's a poor touch, but Cambridge somehow regained the possession. Being well pressed there by Burton. We do have a long ball forward. They're missing. That's the ball there. They're not quite getting. And that will be half time. We're at half time. Right, so I'm outside of the ground, well, it's outside the ground, I'm in the concourse area, which is outside. It's half time, 0-0. Interesting first half, but I think just being back inside the ground, being, just no matter who you watch, just being inside a football stadium with a crowd, with an atmosphere, that's not, electronic over the television. It's, almost surreal, really, almost surreal. But I'll just show you where I am now. You can see there's queues of people waiting for the burger vans and Taylor's tea bar. But I fancy a bacon roll myself actually, but it's quite a queue. And it's also a queue for the toilets, which is just this building here behind me. So we'll see. I might wait until the queue goes down a little bit. I'm a bit of an unsociable git, I don't really want to mingle. But I could do it going to the toilet as well, so I'll bring you back in for the second half. Right, so I have got my food. I saw bacon bap, but I think there was a little bit low on bacon. So it says, it promises 3 rashers, so they only had 2. So I've actually got a burger with the bacon, which they gave me at no extra charge, which was kind of them. But this and a bottle of Pepsi Max was £6. A little bit on the expensive side, I'll be honest, but at least I've got a burger with it this time, eh? So yeah, a couple of minutes to go till the second half. I'm going to try and see how quickly I can eat this bacon and bacon and cheese and bacon and cheese burger. Yeah, what you know. Right, bring you back. Right, we are a few minutes to the second half, 49th minute. Corner to Burton. Cambridge not really settled in for the second half yet. Burton have looked more threatening since half time. Early days yet though, but they do have a corner. It's cleared by Cambridge. Right, so shot in. Ooh. Whistle past, I'm surprised they didn't take a touch from anyone on the way through. So it's 50 minutes gone and it's 0-0. Goal to Cambridge United. Deflected shot, looped over the goalkeeper. 1-0. Cambridge 1, Burton Albion 0. Well, that's not something you felt in a long time ago inside the stadium. Just under 4,500 here today. Apparently there's about 280 odd Burton fans, although it doesn't look like that, I must admit. Despite only being 4,500, it feels loud here at the moment after that goal. Excellent seeing atmosphere like this in here at the moment. It's not close. 53 gone, it's 1-0 Cambridge United. So 1-0 a corner. Cambridge looked, well, they had an opportunity on the wing. An excellent ball whipped in, was deflected. Corner's not really led to much so far. Still have the ball. Ooh, just a little bit too high. Ooh, no, he's not going to shoot from there, surely. Oh, this is this. Oh, he's offside. That's a shame because it would have been through there. He would have had a lot of time and space. As it is, it's offside. It's a free kick for Burton. Still 1-0. Ground is starting to rock here. Roars of the crowd every time Cambridge go forward. Really behind it now, and Burton feel a bit under the cosh. I feel Cambridge could add a second here. A second might kill the game off. Ball into the box. It's that played for penalty, mostly by the fans, though, not really by the player. Oh, that's an excellent ball in. It's another Cambridge corner. I'll keep you here for the corner. No, it's not good. It's not a good corner. We'll have another pop though. On the overlap, or it's a little bit heavy. Wait for the ball. Cambridge United throw in. All Cambridge United at the moment. Similar to the first half, really, but had the better 5-6 minutes in the opening 5 or 6 minutes, and then Cambridge have sort of taken a hold in the second half. What with the goal? Heavy deflection which lobbed the goalkeeper, but you need a bit of luck sometimes. No, it wasn't a good throw. That wasn't. I don't even know where it's meant to go to really. Just left it. It's number 14 being a beast for Burton. If they're going to score, you think it's going to come through him. A little bit of pressure relieved really, but here we go in. What's going to make from it? Oh, you're going to have to, can he, is he going to, yeah. Well played, that was a goal kick for Cambridge. Still 1-0, 58 minutes gone. Okay, 71 minutes gone, still 1-0 Cambridge United. Not a great deal to report. Cambridge have made a sub, and Burton have responded with a sub of their own. Like for like by the looks of things, not a lot to report. But yeah, Cambridge United, every time they go down the wing, they are finding space and they're getting them behind. But the deliveries have been pretty poor. If they find that right delivery, they could win this game by well, there should be a couple up really. But again, we got here. It's the Might be an own goal. I think that might be an own goal. Either way, it don't matter who scores. What does matter is the scoreline. It is 2-0 Cambridge United. And they are well on their way to the first win of the season. Goals as they go in here on Football Fan Zone. And again, hopefully you can feel the atmosphere, of which is just excellent to be back in. Okay, it's not quite 90,000 at Wembley, but it's something. 2-0, 73rd minute. As I said, they find that right delivery, they can win by 2 or 3, but it's all about the delivery. All to do for Burton now. Cambridge need to keep their heads about them and they'll win this game. It's 3-0 Cambridge, this time across, deflected in from this side. It's been a crazy set of goals, really crazy set of goals. All 3 shots have been deflected. As it is, 79 minutes gone, it's Cambridge United 3, Burton Albion 0. Really quite loud in here now. Well, the score come out of nowhere really, but I'm not sure if you can see, but it's actually really raining quite a lot outside as well now. But it is 3-0. Cambridge United well on their win for their first win. Burton look like they're going to have their first loss. Can Burton, they've got 10 minutes to try and find something. And that will be a corner to Burton. We'll watch the corner. It should be 3-1. It should be 3-1. It was a free-header. The Cambridge players trying to get on the pitch quickly. They want the counter. They want 4. Goalkeeper thinks better of it. And it stays 3-0. Right, we're into the last minute of normal time. There we go. 4 minutes. Is that stoppage? 4 minutes of stoppage time. I've probably just seen one of the top saves you'll ever see at a game of football. I have no idea how it's still 3-0 to be honest with you. It would have been a scrappy goal, ball bounced anywhere, it was cleared off the line and then a follow-up by the goalkeeper, who was on the ground 1 minute and then was up on his feet clawing the ball away the next. Not that it would have made much of a difference in the result, but I'm sure Cambridge United would be quite happy to get their first clean sheet of the season. Burton still pressing for that, what would be a consolation at this stage, you have to be honest. Cambridge United holding tough though. Playing really well, Cambridge United. Oh, should be 4-0. Should be 4 in the counter. It was a great pass through. Good save by the goalkeeper down to his right. As it is, there's the corner, and I don't think Cambridge United will be in much of a hurry to take this. It's hit it. It's over. And well, it's actually, I think it's quite a bit wide actually. And I can't see there's much more than that. I think there's probably about a minute still to play. Most of the Burton fans have left now. Not much for Cambridge fans moving. Why would you? You're 3-0 up at home for your first win in League One. And that's... Is that a throw-in? Yeah, the linesman's given a throw-in down the side here. Oh, another ball over. No need to corner flag it, you're 3-0 up. Have a go. And that is a corner. I think I could just about make the linesman out over there down the corner. It is a corner. Will I play it short? 3-0 up, why not just stick into the box? 1-0, I can understand the short one, but it's played it in. Caught them off guard there. Oh, how's he missed? How's he missed from about a yard? That was actually just on the 6 yard line, about 6 yards out. Well over, it should be 4, could be 5. Burton in the second half have just absolutely imploded at the back. And that, I think, will be pretty much that. Cambridge again looking for the ball over top. It's a really dangerous high line Burton playing, but they are 3-0 down and now trying to score. Oh, okay. More Burton through here. Well, the chance for Burton is deflected, and that is full time. And the full time score here is Cambridge United 3, Burton Albion 0. There you have it, full time, 3-0. What a time to be at the stadium for a football game. First one of the season, Cambridge United. And the move inside the Abbey is positive. What an excellent game to come watching the first game at the Abbey. On the way back to the car, I'll give you my thoughts on the game and then summarise what we've seen today. I'm hoping you guys can do it, so that's a little bit here now, you know. Like I said, after so long, after 18 months of watching football on the TV with sound effects and so on, inside and down, watching the game of football. Players, good fans, must be good for them to see the fans back as well. 3-0. Right, I've arrived back at the car, so just a quick summary. 3-0 Cambridge United, all 3 goals come in the second half. What a feeling to be back inside the ground again. Doesn't matter what team you support, does it? I'm not a Cambridge United fan, but you know what, I felt the atmosphere in there, and it was excellent. Excellent to get that rush to see, especially having obviously recording one of the goals as well. Yeah, an excellent. If Cambridge United play like that every week, they should. You know, I went into the game thinking if Cambridge United can stay up, that'd be a good season for them. Bearing in mind they were in League 2 last season, they've been there for a few years, and this is their first time in this division in a long time. So I thought perhaps staying up would be a good result for them. If they play like that every week, perhaps staying up should be minimal. Perhaps they can achieve dare I say, a top half. Burton Albion for my part were very disappointing. a team I think a lot of people are expecting to actually get promoted, or at least challenge for promotion. They were well beaten today. A little bit unlucky with one or two of the goals, deflected shots and whatnot, but no doubt, make no mistake of it, the performance was it was much below par to what I was expecting. And I think Burton will be the first to admit that whilst they were unlucky, they will be the first to admit that they weren't good enough today. But yeah, there we go. So that was the first vlog of the channel, Football Fan Zone channel. Don't forget, if you like this video, don't forget to click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And again, it's really important that if you can leave your comments as well. Just let me know what you think of the video, of the vlog. Do you want to see more like this? Should I go to more grounds around the country? Should I go slightly lower down in terms of the sort of grounds I go to? I.e., should I be dropping down into League 2s and conferences? Or what is the Vanarama National? I keep calling it the conference. Or should I be looking for Premier League grounds? I think there's a lot of people who already cover Premier League grounds, and not so many that cover the smaller games. And these small local games I think are really good for the local community. I think of Cambridge Utd to have fans back in the ground now. And a lot of these clubs in these lower leagues have really sort of been hard pushed with COVID-19, with empty stadiums and so on. 4,500 inside there today, which for a club like Cambridge Utd is a decent sized crowd. And you can see, you couldn't really, there was a few areas where you could have put more in, particularly in the away end, or obviously half the away stand is actually empty. But in terms of the home end and the main stand and what, there really wasn't that many seats available. So it was a good crowd, I think, for Cambridge Utd. But of course, it brings much needed income to these smaller local clubs. Right, anyway, that's it from me. Take care all, and I'll see you all on the next video.